Welcome, weary traveler, to the gentle embrace of the ancient night. Here, where the stars gather like silent witnesses, and the moon casts its silver glow upon forgotten paths, we invite you to drift. Let the concerns of your day unravel and melt away like mist before the morning sun. Tonight we journey not through bustling lands or dramatic sagas, but into the quiet corners of myth and legend. We seek the murmurs of creation, the whispers of cosmic calm, and the timeless stories that have cradled humanity through countless ages. These are tales not meant to stir the heart to adventure, but to soothe the spirit into repose. Imagine yourself now settling into a place of deep comfort, perhaps a soft bed, a cozy armchair, or simply a tranquil space where your mind can wander freely. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. With each exhale, release a little more tension. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench, your brow smooth. We will explore the very beginnings, the primordial silences before sound, the soft unfolding of worlds from cosmic eggs or stardust. We will touch upon the gentle architects of the universe, the subtle deities of dusk and dawn, and the mythical landscapes designed for peace. Allow my voice to be a quiet companion on this journey inward. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be save for this moment of serene contemplation. If your mind should wander, gently guide it back to the sound of my words, to the soft tapestry of ancient imaginings. As we begin, picture the vast expanse above you, not the busy illuminated sky of our modern world, but a darkness so profound it holds within it the promise of every star, every galaxy, every dream. It is a canvas of infinite potential, a blanket of quiet wonder. This is the space from which all stories emerge and to which all dreams return. Let us begin our gentle descent into the heart of timeless calm. The primordial silence, whispers of unmanifest form. Before the first dawn, before the first whisper of wind, there was often a great and formless void. Many cultures across our world speak of this primordial silence, a vast, unmanifest potential from which all existence would eventually unfurl. In the ancient Greek tradition, before even the gods of Olympus, there was chaos. Not a chaos of disorder as we understand it today, but a gaping, infinite chasm, a profound emptiness from which everything else would eventually spring. Imagine this, a space without light, without shadow, without up or down, a boundless, yawning expanse, serene in its absolute lack of definition. From this deep quietude, according to some tales, emerged Nyx, the goddess of night, and her shadowy consort, Erebus, the personification of darkness. Their birth was not tumultuous, but a soft unfolding from the vast silence. Nyx, the night, was a primordial force, ancient and powerful, yet often depicted with a gentle, veiled presence, bringing slumber and dreams to the world. Her domain was not one of fear, but of rest and the quiet mysteries that unfold after the sun has set. Picture Nyx now, a graceful figure, perhaps shrouded in the deepest indigo, adorned with starlight that seems to be woven into her very being. She moves without sound, her presence bringing a profound stillness, a sense of deep, comforting enclosure. She is the mother of many concepts that reside in the quiet hours. Hypnos, the god of sleep. Thanatos, the gentle bearer of death. And the Oneiroi, the winged spirits of dreams. Her children, Hypnos and Thanatos, often resided in a cave in the underworld, near the river Lethe, the river of forgetfulness. It was a place where the sun never shone, a place of perpetual twilight, filled with poppies whose sleepy fragrance wafted through the air. Hypnos, with his gentle touch, would bring sleep to gods and mortals alike, a merciful respite from the day's labors and worries. He was often depicted as a beautiful, winged youth, carrying a poppy stem or a horn from which he poured sleep-inducing liquid. Imagine him now, a figure of serene grace, his wings beating so softly they disturb not even a dust mote. He hovers above a sleeping world, scattering the gentle dust of dreams. His touch is light, his presence reassuring. He brings not oblivion, but a peaceful surrender to the subconscious, a temporary departure from the waking world into a realm of restorative quiet. Similarly, in some Norse traditions, before the worlds were formed, there was Ginnungagap, a vast, silent void stretching between the fiery realm of Muspelheim and the icy realm of Niflheim. This was a space of primordial stillness, a cosmic emptiness from which all life would eventually emerge, not through explosive force, but through a slow, almost imperceptible merging of fire and ice. Feel this sense of deep beginning, this quietude that precedes all sound, all form. It is a comforting thought to know that before the bustle of existence, there was simply a vast, serene potential. Let your mind rest in this concept of unmanifest form, a state of perfect peace before anything was asked of it. The gentle architects, subtle stirrings of form. From the primordial silence, subtle stirrings began, not with a shout, but with a whisper. Form began to emerge. Many myths describe gentle architects, not titanic warriors, but beings of immense patience and subtle power, who wove the fabric of existence with delicate threads. Consider the concept of the cosmic egg, a motif found in various mythologies around the world. In many traditions, the universe, or a part of it, originates from a giant egg. This is a remarkably peaceful and organic image of creation. In ancient Egypt, before anything else existed, there was none. The primeval waters of chaos, a boundless, inert ocean. From these tranquil, silent waters emerged a mound of earth, the primordial hill, and upon it or from it rose Atum, the self-created God. Atum, alone in the vastness, began the process of creation through introspection and silent will. He did not battle or roar, but simply thought and willed things into being. He brought forth Shu, the god of air, and Tefnut, the goddess of moisture, not through effort, but through a gentle emanation. Imagine the vast, still expanse of none, deep blue or shimmering dark. A single luminous egg begins to form in its depths, glowing softly. It is not agitated, but slowly, gracefully expands. The shell is fragile, perhaps made of starlight and nebula dust. The world within it is slowly taking shape, a quiet potential. The world within the egg is not yet solid, but a shimmering vision, a quiet potential. In ancient Chinese mythology, before the universe existed, there was a black chaos in the shape of a cosmic egg. Within this egg, for 18,000 years, the cosmic giant Pangu slept and grew. When he awoke, he burst forth, splitting the egg. The lighter, purer elements rose to form the heavens, while the heavier, murkier elements sank to form the earth. Pangu then stood between them, holding heaven and earth apart for another 18,000 years, pushing them further and further apart each day. Each day, he grew taller. When he finally died, his very being transformed into the world, a gentle, silent sacrifice that brought forth all the beauty and sustenance around us. It is a profound connection to the earth, knowing that every part of it once belonged to this ancient slumbering giant. Feel the profound connection between these ancient beings and the world as we know it. The wind that sighs through the trees, the gentle lapping of waves on a shore, the soft glow of the moon, all carry echoes of these primordial architects. They worked not with force, but with a deep, quiet intention, allowing the world to unfold in its own time. Let your own being feel this gentle unfolding. Your breath is like the wind, your blood like the rivers. You are connected to this ancient cosmic design. Celestial weavers, gods of the quiet sky. Once the basic forms were established, the heavens themselves became a tapestry woven by gentle celestial hands. Many cultures speak of deities who preside over the quiet majesty of the night sky, not with thunderous commands, but with serene guardianship. In Norse mythology, while there are powerful gods, there are also more subtle figures who govern the passage of time and the movements of the celestial bodies. Mani, the personification of the moon, and his sister Sol, the personification of the sun, were actually two children, so beautiful that the gods took them and set them in the sky to guide the moon and sun chariots. Mani rides the moon chariot, guiding it across the heavens, always pursued by the wolf Hati. Yet this pursuit is part of the cosmic rhythm, a constant, predictable dance across the night. The moon itself is a symbol of calm reflection, of cycles and intuition, of the gentle light that guides us in darkness. Imagine Mani, a serene figure, perhaps a young man or a gentle god, guiding a chariot of soft, pearlescent light across a sky of velvet black. He is not speeding, but moving with a steady, unwavering pace, his gaze calm and focused on the path ahead. The moon he guides casts a soft, cool glow over the sleeping world, painting familiar landscapes in shades of silver and shadow. Gentle spirits of the earth, the quiet keepers. As the heavens maintain their rhythm, the earth beneath us also holds its gentle guardians. These are the spirits and entities who manage the small, quiet miracles of the natural world, the blooming of a tiny flower, the flow of a hidden stream, the subtle scent of damp earth after rain. Their presence is a reminder that the world is alive, but in a deeply peaceful, interconnected way. In the traditions of Japan, these are the kami. The kami are not exactly gods in the Western sense, but rather divine spirits, sacred presences, or essences of great power and beauty found throughout the natural world. A towering ancient tree can be a kami, a uniquely shaped rock, a mountain, the rushing sound of a waterfall. They are everywhere, watching and existing in quiet harmony with the landscape. To encounter a kami is often to encounter a place of profound stillness and reverence. You do not shout at a kami, you approach with quiet respect. They embody the serene power of nature itself, the unshakable patience of a mountain, the cool, unwavering clarity of a deep forest lake. Imagine walking into a grove of ancient cedar trees. The air is cool and smells faintly of wood and moss. The light struggles to penetrate the canopy, creating patches of soft, dappled illumination on the forest floor. In the center of this grove stands a single, immensely old tree, perhaps marked with a simple rope, shimenawa, to signify its sacred status. This tree is a kami. It does not demand attention, yet its presence fills the space with an almost palpable sense of antiquity and peace. This kami does not speak with a voice you can hear, but with the rustle of its leaves, the deep roots that grip the earth, the very air that circulates within its ancient branches. It is a silent observer, a repository of countless seasons, a living pillar connecting the earth to the sky. To sit beneath such a tree is to feel a connection to something vast and enduring, a profound sense of belonging and calm. The presence of kami encourages a mindful appreciation of the mundane, transforming a simple walk through nature into an opportunity for quiet awe. They remind us that divinity is not always distant or dramatic. It can be found in the delicate beauty of a dewdrop, the steadfastness of a stone, the rhythmic ebb and flow of a river. These spirits are not concerned with human struggles, but with the delicate balance and persistent beauty of their domains. They simply are, and in their being, they offer a profound peace. Further west, in the ancient Celtic lands, there are tales of dryads and other elemental spirits of the forest. Dryads specifically are tree spirits, often associated with a particular tree whose life force is intimately tied to their own. They are graceful, ethereal beings, intrinsically linked to the longevity and health of their arboreal companions. Imagine a vast, ancient oak, its branches gnarled and thick with centuries of growth stretching wide like sheltering arms. As dusk gathers, the very essence of the tree seems to deepen. And if you were to watch with a quiet heart, you might perceive a faint, shimmering presence emerging from its trunk. This is the dryad. not a solid figure, but an embodiment of the tree's spirit, perhaps a whisper of green, a hint of bark-like texture in her flowing hair, eyes like deep pools reflecting the forest. She moves with the rustle of leaves. Her voice is the sighing of the wind through the branches. Her purpose is simply to safeguard her tree, to ensure its flourishing. Her existence is one of profound patience, witnessing the slow passage of seasons, the growth of saplings, the quiet life of the forest around her. She is a symbol of endurance, of rootedness, and of the subtle magic that binds life to the earth. These spirits, whether kami or dryad, do not demand worship in the same way that Olympian gods do. They ask for respect, for a quiet acknowledgement of the life and energy that animates the world around us. They teach us to slow down, to observe, to listen to the silent language of growth and decay, of sunlight and shadow. Let your own breathing become as steady as the deep roots of a sacred tree. Feel the quiet energy of the earth beneath you, a grounding force that offers stability and peace. Allow the subtle sounds of nature to wash over you like a gentle current carrying away any lingering tension. Mythical places of rest, sanctuaries for the soul. In the Elysian Fields, the concept of labor or conflict simply does not exist. There is no need for worry, no task left unfinished, no debt left unpaid. The inhabitants spend their time in peaceful activities, gentle conversation, soft music, or simply resting under the eternal benevolent light. It is a place of profound ease, where the soul finds perfect equilibrium. It is the ultimate mythological expression of freedom from anxiety. Another realm of gentle repose is found in the Celtic legends, Tír na nG, the land of ever young. This island realm, often imagined lying just across the sea or beneath the waves, is characterized by perpetual beauty, health, and joy. Tír na nG is an otherworldly sanctuary where time stands still. If you were lucky enough to reach its shores, you would find that no one ever ages, no one ever knows sickness, and sorrow is a forgotten word. The fruits are always ripe, the weather is always mild, and life is spent in continuous, calm delight. There is no struggle for survival, only the simple, profound pleasure of existence. Picture yourself now on a shore of pale, soft sand. The water is a brilliant, clear turquoise, barely moving and completely silent. Across the water, you see the island of Tír na nG, rolling hills of impossible green, bathed in a soft, silver light that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. You hear the faint melodic notes of a harp or a silver bell carried on a breath of warm air, a music that instantly soothes and slows your heart rate. Walk now onto that soft sand and feel the lightness that permeates this mythical sanctuary. The air itself feels restorative, cool and gentle against your skin. This is the ultimate expression of escape from the daily toil, a mythological destination where rest is unending and worry simply cannot take root. These mythical sanctuaries, Elysium, Tír na nG, and others,
serve a deep purpose in our shared human story. They are not merely geographical locations, they are expressions of the soul's ultimate desire for unconditional peace. By focusing your mind on these tranquil, perfect landscapes, you are offering your own mind a space of escape, a mental sanctuary where all demands cease. Imagine finding your favorite spot in this endless paradise. Perhaps it is a hammock gently swaying under a never-ending afternoon sun, or a cool, smooth stone beside a waterfall that whispers rather than roars. Settle into that spot now and feel the deep, timeless peace of the mythical realm surround you. Here, the cycle of work and obligation stops. There is only being. Let the imagery of these perfect resting places fill your mind. They are testaments to the universal human need for repose and harmony. There is great comfort in knowing that across all cultures, humanity has dreamed of and preserved the vision of perfect peace.
Conclusion: the final descent into slumber. We now begin our final gentle descent. You have journeyed through the calm of the cosmic void, rested beneath the ancient stars guided by Nyx and Mani, and found sanctuary in the rooted peace of the Dryads and the endless sun of Elysium. It is time now to draw these quiet myths close and allow their tranquility to become your own. Return your focus to your breath. That steady, unwavering rhythm is your most reliable guide into deep rest. Inhale slowly, drawing in the peace of the silent void. Exhale slowly, releasing any remaining tension, any clinging thought, any memory of the day's concerns. Inhale the strength of the ancient tree, the kami. Exhale the need to be busy. Inhale the coolness of the moonlit chariot ride with Mani. Exhale the heat of frustration or effort. Inhale the gentle light of the Elysian Fields. Exhale the shadow of worry. Your body is growing heavier now, sinking comfortably into its resting place. Your mind is quiet, still, and receptive only to peace. We began with chaos, the great unmanifest void, which was not turmoil, but potential. Now you are returning to your own personal void, the deep, dark, comforting space before dreams begin. There is nothing expected of you here. No need to watch, no need to listen, only a need to let go. There is a gentle spirit, known as Hypnos, the god of sleep, and he is near now. He brings with him the cool, restorative waters of Lethe, the river of forgetfulness. You don't need to struggle to remember your day or to plan for tomorrow. For a while, Lethe's current will gently carry those thoughts away, allowing your mind the simple luxury of complete blankness. Feel his presence, not heavy or demanding, but subtle, like a cool shadow falling over a warm day. He carries a branch dipped in the waters of Lethe, and also a cluster of sleepy poppies. Their scent is incredibly faint, just a suggestion of sweetness and profound calm, mingling with the soft scent of rain and ancient wood.
The poppy is an ancient symbol of rest. Imagine the field of them now, not bright red and demanding, but pale, deep purple, almost black, swaying almost imperceptibly in a gentle, warm breeze. Each petal holds a promise of deeper rest, a commitment to silence. Your eyelids feel wonderfully heavy now. They are settling closed, not because you are forcing them, but because Hypnos has touched them with his gentle, feathery wings. You are entering a realm where the laws of the waking world no longer apply. Here, only quiet myth, cool starlight, and unending calm exist. Let the final threads of thought unravel and float away, like mist over a sleeping lake. The stories have been told. The journey is complete. The ancient night has wrapped around you, warm and secure. Your breath is deep, slow, and even. Your body is completely surrendered to comfort and rest. You are drifting, drifting, drifting. The silent stars watch over you. The ancient earth holds you. The dreams are near. You are safe. You are restful. You are sleeping.